Well, hello everybody, it's 999 Kriya here, and welcome back to some more Flood Escape 2. And hopefully, the video will not take a half an hour, or even 8 minutes to get to the main point. Anyway, last time we done 6 levels, and now we got 32 levels remaining. So in this episode, we'll be tackling 5 levels. And here they are. Sky Sanctuary, Married Dreams, Relic Valley, Buried Oasis, and the last one, Sunken Citadel. Alright, those are the levels. Now on to the rules. And here they are. Rule number 1, solo only. Rule number 2, no glitches. Rule number 3, no overpowered shortcuts. Rule number 4, no tricks. And finally, number 5, playing on PC. And there you go, that's mostly the intro done. But as well, I only got one more thing to say. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe. And as well, join the Discord server, link in the description. And with that all out of the way, let's begin with Sky Sanctuary. Level 7, Sky Sanctuary. No, not that one. Well, they have the same name. Anyway, it is a normal difficulty map with 3 standard buttons and 1 group button. And you have to go across the bridge, to the closed door, turn left, and then go on these small platforms, and then use the ladder to get to the first button. After the door and the small 2 platforms, there is a group button up ahead. And you need to get on these crates, and then these 2 mini cliffs, and then on the top is the group button. So, get up to it. After pressing that button, be careful on that bridge. That bridge will collapse. But you don't need to worry, there are 2 planks of wood to get you across. And then after you get across, a truss will appear and you can climb all the way. After climbing that truss, go on this crate and to this cliff, and there is your 3rd button. And pressing it will spawn this truss bridge. And the final button will be up on this cliff here. And getting up to it is you need this crate, and then up top this truss, and then on a crate, there will be the last button. After pressing the final button, this bridge will spawn, and mostly you have beaten the level. But as well, you got a couple of more small platforms to go on and go through, and then a broken bridge. Speaking of that broken bridge from last transmission, this is where most newbies die to. So I'll give you a hint. If you're just above the wooden platform, stop immediately. As well, try not to skip some of the jumps here, because if you fall, you mostly will die. But after you complete that, that's it. That's Sky Sanctuary. Alright, level 8, Married Dreams. It is an easy map with 2 standard buttons and 3 group buttons. And the first button we need to get is a group button, and it's across all the way to the other side of the map. But there is acid in the way. You can walk around it, but if you want to get there quick as possible, you got to swim in it. Do not swim in it for too long, because if that oxygen percent comes 0, that's it, you're dead. Won't be a very good dream now, will it? As well as a quick reminder, the acid slowly builds up as you're playing the level, so try and make few mistakes as possible. After pressing the first button, you got to turn around and find a box that is in the acid. Then go on the cliff, and then there is a bridge with some planks gone, but on the other side, the next button will be on a wall, and you gotta go on these boxes to get up to it. After pressing the second button, turn around and go down that bridge again, and that wooden blockade is now gone. And then follow what I do after this transmission. After those 3 boxes that we have climbed on, right in front of us is the next button, which is on a box. And after pressing that, a new bridge will spawn. After going across that bridge, go left, and there's your next button across this bridge. After pressing that, go back, and then go to the next button that's across this bridge, which is behind this tree. Then after pressing that, go back, go in this box, then onto this bridge, and that's it. And that's how you beat Murder Dreams. Guess you can say, you don't have to dream big to beat this level. Level 9, Relic Valley. A level that is in the hard difficulty with 4 standard buttons and 3 group buttons. And as well, it's a level that I'm not too happy to play. It's not because of the level itself, or the music, or what it looks like, but it's because of the players swimming in the acid or trying to find cheeky little ways to cut corners. So people like me has to do all the work. And as well call the server lazy for not having enough people press this first button. So how do you get to this first button? After the stone wall collapse, turn to your right on the wooden plank that's being held by a rope, then turn left as the arrow shows you, and keep going this way until you get to the wall jump section. Then after the wall jump section, go straight for the button which is on a box. As well, this is our first time we actually wall jumped. But I would like to give you a nice hint about wall jumping. You see the 2 walls here? One is shorter than the other. Go to that one first, so you get onto this platform with 2 wall jumps instead of 3. And with some maps, this is crucial for surviving. Anyway, let's press that first button. See, it wasn't that hard, was it? Okay, no more ranting. After pressing the first button, turn around and go back to where that arrow sign was, and you can see this wooden platform rising up, and then you can go across it. And then after that, go through this bridge, up this ladder, across this zip line, by the way, first time we've gone through a zip line, and then turn right to this cliff here, up this ladder, and press the second button. After pressing that, go back to end of that zip line was, and keep going forward to the third button. But this third button is really tricky to get. First of all, that liquid is acid, so we can't stay down there for long. And second, we need to swim all the way down and then swim all the way back up. But I will say, when you're in that acid, you cannot waste a single second staying in there. And even at the end of me getting that button, I only had 22 oxygen left. Anyway, let's quickly get this button and then we can continue. Alright, after just surviving, go to your left and slide under here. Then keep going forward into this mine shaft area until I cut off the video again. Alright, so here's that cutoff. The fourth button is on your left here. And all you need to do is just duck under this fence and press the button. Yeah, that's it. Alright, pressing that button and going back, some of the scaffolding just fell apart. It even makes a noise. And using the box that's on that scaffolding to get across, and then use another box to get to the fifth button. After pressing it, another stone wall has fallen, and the sixth button is on the scaffolding with a wall jump, and then we can continue out of the room. Here is the final area of Relic Valley, and all you need to do is follow the arrow signs across this broken bridge, up this ladder, go across the zip line, press the final button, and then 2 wooden platforms will slowly appear. And then that's it. That's Relic Valley. And as well, I just made it. Level 10, Buried Oasis. It is a map on the easy difficulty with 2 standard buttons and 4 group buttons. And the first button is a group button that is in this water. And then after that, use these boxes to get yourself back up and then follow the video to the second button. I'm just too lazy to explain it. Wow, it just broke right there. Anyway, all you have to do is just drop down and do this bit again. But now this door is open, so that's good. Alright, so we're here, and the third button is just over there. So just get over there. After pressing that third button, go to this waterfall here, and then keep going forward until you get to a box and a trust. And up on top of that trust will be the fourth button. Trust climbed and the fourth button pressed. Go across this bridge to the fifth button and then go on these cyan/grey wooden platforms and then over this box, climb these boxes, follow the plank here and then go through this entrance, then keep going forward and there is the sixth button. After pressing that, use these boxes, platforms and bridges to climb yourself up. And then you can get out of this cave. And that's how you beat Buried Oasis. And the final level for this episode, level 11, Sunken Citadel. It is a hard difficulty map with 5 standard buttons and 2 group buttons. And I will say for this level, if you fall, you will die. So, no pressure or anything. But to get to the first button, you need to go through some jellyfish and some boxes. And then you have to go through a hallway. And then at the end of that hallway will be your first button. After pressing that, turn around, and then this box will spawn, so you can get out of the hallway. After that, turn left, and then keep going this way and not falling into the lava. And then when you're on this platform, go to this box, up on this platform, and the second button is yours. After pressing it, this gate slightly opens, but you can slide under it. That is why the arrows were there. And then go across this hallway. Right, this room. Go on this box to the trust and then slide under here and then choose left or right. No matter what, you'll be going straight for the third button and then get across through going on these platforms. And then at the end, go on this box and press the third button. I will say, diving like that is so satisfying. But now we've got a swimming section, which this should be our first time. Just remember the key that you set to swim down. But again, I have it as the same button as my slide. But anyway, under here is the fourth button. I need to go through these gates to get to that fourth button. And then this gate will open up and you can be able to breathe. Alright, oxygen. We can't really escape until we press the sixth button, which is mostly a freebie, which all you need to do is get up on this platform where the gate is, then go on this box, and then just jump to the fifth button. And then you can continue onto the last room. And here is the last room. There's really not much to say with the platforming, but when you get to this beam here, go across it, and then on this box, and then ladder jump your way up to the sixth button. After doing that, the lava will drain a bit, so you can go on this platform, wall jump to here, then use the boxes and beams to get across until you saw another wall jump wall, and then wall jump off it to press the final button. And if the lava isn't a centimeter across your feet, you mostly got this level in the bag. And as well, the treasure will be yours. And just to say, whoever designed this level, brilliant. This level is brilliant. And that's how you beat Sunken Citadel. Finally, it's done. episode 2 is done. And sorry it took 3 weeks, just college was just being a pain in the arse. But don't worry, I'm mostly done with college. And the only thing I have now is to do my GCSE exams since I keep bloody failing them. But as well, if you actually seen episode 1 and then just saw episode 2, you can see a definite change in the editing. First of all, there was no animation. I didn't put another animation because I didn't really feel like it, but next episode will. And as well, when I do the transmissions, pictures appear to show what I was talking about. Why I've done this is a commentator, this guy, said putting images for context will be pretty useful. And so I did. Again, that was criticism. And as well, I took a little bit more time editing. I didn't like it. I'll get used to it. But I've worked a lot harder on this episode than the last. And you can see criticism is not all that bad. And so, of course, episode 3 will be the next video. So get ready for that episode, and I'm going to try to upload it somewhere around next week. So let's get this outro done and dusted. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. As well, join the Discord server, link in the description, and bye. Have a great time.